maybe if we could get it for like 5, after everything else, we'd probably be in the car less than 10 for like tires, seats, you know, things like that that I think you would need for a drift car. We will have to hit this dude up, see if we can go look at this one. Is that stock exhaust?
It do be slipping.
Ooh, she's got a little bit of slip in her, bud. God dang it! Yo, ballin'. Yo, come peep the Z, dude. We need like 1 to 10 class scale.
Okay.
And then we need design ideas.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Damn. Sucker's mint, dude.
Yeah, she's mint, bro. Oh, what happened here?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, fuck.
I think they just have big vests around.
Oh!
Dude, it's fine. It's a little bit of body damage. All the panels are there, so that's a start.
Yeah.
The bumper's not split in half completely yet.
I mean, if you look at all the body lines, everything matches up.
For the most part. The front's a little tired in one spot.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to take the design on this? So we have like the typical hot rod, you know, the JDM style. We could do something like that, but then the car's gonna look really good and we're not gonna be really good. So that's, you know, I mean, we can fake it till we make it, but I don't know if that's the best plan of attack.
I definitely like to fake it till we make it, so.
Okay. I don't know what color you think.
Red is the best color.
I would say if you or Alyssa have free time today,
Oh, absolutely.
get started on the design and see where you guys get with it.
See where we get with that for sure.
We need to go look up some photos for inspiration though.
Absolutely.
All right, real quick, Will, while you're doing something without the power washer, what do you do here?
I am the detail specialist.
And so you want to kind of go through like everything you're going to be doing to this?
For the Z, we just bought it. You know, you want to clean up your car to see what you've got after you buy it, because you really never know until it's clean. The main thing we're doing here is going to prep it for a wrap, because we're going to wrap the car soon. So we're going to wash it, clay bar it, decontaminate it. We cleaned up the wheels real nice just so it looks nice. But basically we just want a nice car that, you know, we can enjoy, that doesn't look bad.
Awesome, and then interior as well?
So we're gonna do a basic interior. Some of the interior on this car is gonna get changed, so there's no use in like steam cleaning the seats or doing anything too heavy. But we'll vacuum it, we'll wipe it down, we'll get it way cleaner than it is now. I mean, this thing's pretty roached.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Yo, Collins,
Yo,
how's that design going?
this going great. We're almost done with it. I've got both sides done. I just have to iron out the top and the front bumper, rear bumper. You know, kind of the extra works, but we're almost there.
Take a peek at it.
Go ahead.
So what really inspired this design from your end?
So for this design, Zach kind of gave me the reins to basically do anything I wanted. So I wanted to bring kind of my illustrative style in here when I draw cars and all that stuff and bring it to life on a car. So in this, we're going to be using IJ180 metallic for the top layer. Underneath for the AFS camo, I still want to do IJ180 metallic, but I want to do it in a matte laminate. So we got matte on the bottom, gloss on the top. So once it hits all these body line areas, it'll reflect off the sky. It'll look good.
So you, I heard you guys was talking too that we're gonna have some chrome on the Z2.
We're gonna have some chrome. We're gonna have some chrome, some Hexus Super Chrome. So we're gonna do the AFS. I'm gonna print a little bit on there so you can actually see it, but that will be a nice reflective Hexus Super Chrome. It's actually gonna be Hexus print vinyl. Now all I gotta do is iron out the top and the rear of the car and the front, and we will get this all done in Xeno X. So we'll be good to go. Now that we have the ZNR 3D software, it looks really good with the multi-layer finish. I'm really excited to see it on the car with all the metallics, the chrome, the satin. It's gonna look really good.
Meanwhile, dude, should we go? I feel like we should go with the puck.
Just catches more.
Yeah, it's harsher engagement, but it holds more power.
So for the people like me that don't know the difference, why don't you explain it? Please?
I'm no clutch expert, but from what I know, if it's full face, it is a little bit more user friendly. It's like an OEM style clutch, like this full material all around the face. Smoother engagement and just overall ease of drivability. And then you go to a puck like this, and it holds more power, but it engages more aggressively. So for people like Joe who can't drive a manual, it's one of those things where if you let out the pedal a little too quickly, you're gonna stall it for sure. It doesn't like, there's a lot less forgiveness. So I think a sprung 6-puck is probably gonna be the way to go, just so we can clutch kick the hell out of it and not worry about it. Add that baby to the cart. What else we need, Joe? Oil pan gasket.
Yep.
He just said oil pan gasket was leaking, but apparently it's not that simple because I'm not familiar with VQ motors. I have no idea. We're gonna have to ask Albert because I don't know.
Hydro brake. What company are we looking at for?
Oops. This is Chase Bay's Hydro Handbrake Brake Line Kit. We'll start with that. Add that sucker to the cart. We have a hydro. We have our clutch. We just need the oil pan gasket. Oh, the seats. Seats are the other thing, but we gotta wait for SEMA because we're gonna go see NRG at SEMA, and we'll see if we can get a like SEMA deal, a little discount code action for you know, a little bit better deal because we're gonna put 2 buckets in there so we can take 2 people. It's not just about the driver. Since we're gonna have so many people driving, we need to make sure 2 people can ride, and maybe a third if we just put them in the trunk like Joe. What's up, guys? Today is our first day in Las Vegas here at the SEMA show. We are on a mission today to try to find NRG, see what kind of products we can find for our Z build, and see if maybe they'll work with us on some pricing. Let's go see if we can find them.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Jason.
Yes, sir.
Jason, all right, nice to meet you. So Zach's not here right now, we couldn't find him. So we're gonna go through with NRG right now. We're at SEMA. We're gonna figure out what exactly what kind of seats we need. So Jason, you wanna tell us, so we're building a 350Z right now. It's gonna be a drift build. It's completely bare stock right now. What would you recommend, you think?
All right, so first thing you want to do is change out your stock seats because when you're sliding around, you want something to hold you without, being turned over. Also, you want to use a seatbelt harness. That way, you're always in the bucket seat like that. So I recommended our FRP 300s. Those are the beginner seats. They're composite fiberglass. Actually, it's the one behind me. Something like that, and yeah, so that you can also add a aftermarket harness bar, which we don't have right now at the moment, but you can get it from Injuku. There's a bar that goes from the B pillars to the back, so you can use aftermarket harnesses.
Awesome.
I would recommend get like a large seat because you never know who's gonna be a passenger.
Yeah, we got some really tall guys at the shop and then like some really short guys, so we're trying to figure out something that overall is good for everyone.
Yeah. So the FRP 300 is like number one seat because it fits almost everybody, and I would recommend that. And for the seat bracket, we do carry a seat bracket, but if you guys wanted to mount it really low to the floor, we have a plate that you can weld it and drill it directly through the bottom of the car. So
That's
you
perfect.
As low as you can because you're considering also wearing helmets.
Yeah, that's another thing we were talking about is we're always going to be wearing helmets in this, so we wanted to make sure that we had something that was going to keep us in place.
Yeah.
Okay, so FRP 300s you said? Awesome, and then bolt them in place? Awesome, and are you guys running any like discount codes or anything like that?
I mean, for you guys, if you guys are first time buying, we do have a 20% discount code for all beginners, and we actually sell that at the Prisma Lab website.
Awesome.
So NRG is mostly wholesale, but we also have another B2C website. It's called the Prisma Lab.
Awesome, well thank you again, Jason.
Sure, man. Glad talking to you. And
Thank you,
too,
Jason.
right? Thank you.
All right, guys, so there we go.
Oh,
FRP 300s. And then we're going to maybe talk to Zach and figure out if we need to directly bolt them in or not. Still maybe do the sliders because we do have people like Cody who are extremely tall, and then people like me and Cho who are a lot shorter. But all right, guys, now we know.
All right, guys, so now that we're back from SEMA, we have to figure out a couple more parts for the Z here. We're gonna start with suspension. Fortunatos, those are nice, but a little outside of our price range. So BCs, I've had them on multiple cars. I like the way they ride, fairly adjustable, good enough. So we got BR true coilovers or coilovers. Oh, interesting. Looks like it has an independent shock and spring. So this is the independent style for the rear, and this is a true coilover conversion, so we'll probably go with those. The other thing that we need to look at is seats, and as you guys saw, we went to the NRG booth and he recommended the FRP 300s. So we have these here, pretty lightweight, 24 pounds, universal bottom mount. We do need some sliders so we can make big humans like Cody fit, small humans like me fit. So we have black, red, blue, but I really like these, multi-geometric. That style is pretty sick actually.
So sick.
So I think that's really all we need for now. But we gotta go ask the boss man for the little piece of plastic to get all of these overnighted from Japan because we're gonna need them. All right, so now that Scott told us to get a Z, we got a Z, and now we get to see what he thinks now that it's all cleaned up.
My first Z was this color.
Was it?
Yeah, way back.
We had another Z? Yeah. That's what we said. Those are horrendous.
I have a pair of HR LED ones if you're looking to get rid of these.
Here's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, for
we
a
just
Z,
got it detailed today.
does this work? Those never work.
Look at that. We got ourselves a gym. This thing was filthy. It looked like it got pulled out of like the bottom of the ocean.
So I said the big thing is they leak out of the back of the heads a lot. You can kind of actually see it on this passenger or on this driver's side right there.
Yeah,
in the
a little
back
bit.
corner.
Yep.
Very common thing for them. Not too shabby though. Engine looks pretty decent. The whole thing looks pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Will's working his magic over here, but
Yeah. I mean, it was.
all stock.
It looks way better.
How many miles?
138.
138.
So when I test drove it, it drove fine. Got on it. Everything was fine. Whatever. And then Cho drove it back to the shop. He like did a pull past us, and I was like, it kind of sounded like clutch was slipping a little bit. And as soon as we pulled up, Cho was like, I think the clutch is slipping a little bit. Maybe. Ooh. So I think as it got hotter, driving like stoplight to stoplight, it started slipping up top. So
They're
it's gonna
pretty
need a
cheap,
clutch.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
Super good find though.
Yeah. And
Not too bad.
We got it from the dude for 5,200.
52?
Yeah.
I'd have bought
So
it.
one of the first things on the list is we need to weld the diff. So once we finally get underneath this thing, we'll do the oil pan gasket seal. But we'll pull the diff out, clean it, give it to Scott. Scott's gonna weld it. And do you know if this has a LSD or if
They
there's
came with
easy way to
opens
tell?
and LSD options. The best, easiest way is just to pull the cover.
We're gonna get started on it and we'll start the teardown and the rebuild. This will be a blast. and especially when Scott shows us how to drift, because
My favorite part.
you know, we don't really know how, but we're stoked to learn, and it should all be fun watching everybody learn.